Watching Frank reviews, what we have this evening is actually something a little different. Something that we talked about in our last reviews, some of the industrial lighting. Now here we have is a RuggedGrade 50 watt base series lighting. Now it's sold on Amazon by LEDLIGHTEXPERT, another one of their great products. And when I say by bay lighting, I mean anything from a warehouse to a shop to a retail store, anywhere that they need industrial type lighting, something that's going to last long. And this right here has about a 50,000 hour rating on it, and somewhere that they need bright lighting, obviously, and it could be your Walmart, your Costco, your O'Reilly's, and anything, or it could even be your local mechanic shop or a woodworking shop. So I mean, the possibilities are endless when it comes to industrial lighting. And with industrial lighting, they come with high grade materials, metal, also aluminum fins. This actually cools down the LED C.O.B. And I'll show you a picture of that. Here we have, everybody's used to seeing those little small LEDs, you know, maybe a couple of them, 20 or even 100 LEDs. Now this is actually newer technology C.O.B. lighting, which stands for chip on board. So this is a little bit over an inch, square inch, big LED, which throws off a very significant amount of light. And this light's about a 4500 on the Kelvin scale, so it's pretty bright, a little warmer than what we have, but it's definitely a bright light. And has hooks, so you can hang it from wherever you want. For reviewing purposes, I got a little C-clamp that I'm gonna actually put it on, hanging up here in my shop. That way we can show you what it looks like. And you have the wires. Now, don't laugh at me, but what we have is just a little rigged up plug I had just for reviewing purposes. So if you're gonna install it at your house, your shop, anywhere, make sure you do it right or have an electrician do it. So what we have is our standard 3 wires. Your brown wire is the hot, goes to the black. Your blue wire is your neutral, goes to the white, and your yellow and green is your ground, or your common. That's what they call it. So we have them all 3 hooked up and have a little plug here, industrial style plug, so it's a little bit more heavy duty, can handle the amperage. And it's a 2-part review. So what we also have here is the reflector. Now LEDLIGHTEXPERT, they actually ship it separately just for they don't want it to get damaged or anything in shipping. When you have something this big and something this big, you know, of course the possibility of it getting damaged is quite high. And this right here is a 100-degree light reflector. This goes on the bottom of our light right there to reflect the light. Now a 100-degree light reflector usually goes to something, you know, a little bit 15 feet, roughly around that area, so it kind of reflects the light. And if you're going a little higher, 20, 30 feet, you might want to get a 60-degree light reflector, because you're way up and that degree of lighting is actually going to shine down and expand a little bit less. So let's go back to this here. So like I said, cooling fins. It's not that heavy. I'm around a little bit less than 6 pounds. Heavy duty hook. I'm really impressed with this LED light. It's a pretty big one, and you've seen some of the reviews earlier. Just a couple hundred of these or even 20 of these could actually make a real big difference. So one big lighting, it's definitely gonna show. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. Let's see what it looks like without the reflector. So this is gonna be bright, so just warning everybody. So here you go. Yep, that's pretty bright. And it has a beveled glass on it, so that way it expands the light and you can see it further. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pause this video. We're gonna hook up the reflector on it and see how it looks. And then for another part of the review is we're gonna go ahead and hang it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and see the amount of light that it shows out, and we'll be back. All right, so here we have your industrial lighting, bay light, attached to the reflective 100-degree reflector. And this is what it looks like on the bottom. So when the light turns on, it's obviously going to reflect the light. And it's aluminum, very similar to the aluminum housing, which is going to dissipate the heat, so that way you're not in the warehouse or your shop and you got a 600 watt incandescent bulb just breathing on your neck or wherever you're working. So having this aluminum housing dissipates the heat, which does not allow it to be hot. And also the LED lighting doesn't put out a lot of heat, which is a very comfortable working environment. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it's not that big, but again, if you're going to put it in a shop, then obviously you're going to have space. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hang it up on the ceiling, and we're going to show you a couple versions of how much light that it shines, and we're going to go ahead and see if you like it. Turn off these lights real quick, and we're going to show you the kind of beam that it throws out. A garage probably isn't as big as it needs to be, but for reviewing purposes, I'm pretty sure this will work. So we're going to go ahead and hit the lights real quick. So here we go. We have our light on. As you can see, it's pretty bright. You can see the degree of angle. You can see how wide it is on the left and how wide it is on the right. So it definitely reflects. 100 degrees is actually pretty good. Throws out a good amount of light. And this is, again, only 50 watts. So, and in the RuggedGrade series, they actually go up to 100 watts, I believe. So you can have even something even brighter. So depending on your needs, you know, you could always get something different. But, and this throws out 5,000 lumens. So it's definitely more than enough light than you're going to need, better than a standard bulb. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hang it up again and show you what it looks like coming down. We'll be back. So what we did is we went and hang it up. So it's about, I don't know, about between 8 and 10 feet up high. As you can see, it throws off a lot of lights. I shut off my other lights just so we could be able to see. And throws out a pretty good light. Nice, cool to warm light at 5,000 lumens. If you had a couple of these in your shop, I'm pretty sure you'll definitely be happy with the outcome. And any lights sold by LED Light Expert, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a good quality. I haven't had a bad one yet, so that's definitely a good running track right there. So as you can see, this is another great light. Good shop light. It's from their LED base series light. So again, like we said earlier, it's for any kind of industrial lighting, for your shop, for your barn, for your business. It has a lot of uses. Again, you can find this product, search Amazon, LED Light Expert, and you can purchase this light. It's under $200. It's a little bit expensive than most your standard household lights, but then again, you're also getting what you pay for. You're paying for the aluminum, the heat dissipation. You're paying for the reflector. You're paying for the high quality grade LED. I mean, there's nothing but positives when it comes to industrial lighting. And also, again, this one's rated at 50,000 hours of life. So it's definitely going to last you a long time. It's going to probably pay for itself here shortly. 5,000 lumens, around a $4,500 light temperature on the Kelvin scale, and I could show you that when I make this video, kind of what we'll range it from. Hope you liked this review. Hope this helped. Anybody looking for a good light, a good LED light, of course, newer technology going forward. So if you like this video, hit the helpful button and go ahead and search me on YouTube and Instagram at Frank Reviews. And